hiring us to build your old Metro.
You kidding me? Real delivery.
You know, in its heyday, it was kind of like the modern cargo van. But today, it's just appealing.
Coming down.
Is that what you were thinking about doing?
Anything we can do to agitate him
Why are you belly aching so bad? Leave my belly alone.
until we actually give it to him,
Can't stand it, can you?
Nope.
it's all worth it to me.
This would be great. I mean, Kato will be super pissed.
Okay, slow down, bro. Oh, I'm getting pulled over.
I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
So let's get to work, man. Come on.
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. And turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection.
So I'm about to have to lie to Kato to his face. Hey, Kato. Kato used to have a 1959 Metro. Unfortunately, he had to sell it. It was a had to kind of thing. Didn't want to, but he had to. Huge seller's remorse. We have to go pick something up, but I wanted to give you a heads up. We were actually going to pick up your old Metro. Jimmy Mungle called and is hiring us to do the build out.
You're not.
No. He's hiring. He bought it from you.
Where's Joe at?
And now that you're here,
You kidding me?
No.
Come on now.
Cool. I'll be back in a bit, man. But the cool thing about this whole story is, his dad just called me, wants me to find it. Then he wants us to build it. And then we're gonna give it to him as a gift, as a surprise from his parents.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, but here's what's crazy. He doesn't want Kato to know that it's for him. So that's gonna be the tricky part.
Wait,
But
we're
here's,
gonna build it and Kato's not gonna know?
Kato is going to build this alongside Joe and Shorty and everybody else that have no idea.
Oh, it's gonna drive Kato crazy.
Yeah, what a crazy surprise though.
Oh my God, what a great deal. Because, you know, they used to build cars together and it's what got Kato into it. So the fact that he's doing this for him, now I feel like this might be one of the most important shaggles of our life right now.
Oh, this has to happen.
Yeah,
Now I'm a little nervous. I've never been into a have-to shaggle.
no pressure.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to my buddy Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, man?
Shag,
Shag.
Amanda.
How's it going, Jimmy?
Hey,
Amanda. How you doing?
nice to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a cool little truck too. This is awesome.
Yeah, we put a little small block Chevy, just one we had sitting on the bench. Thing flies. Believe it or not.
Oh, I bet.
It's a handful of it. It runs good.
What else you got stashed around here?
That little sporty is like way faster than it looks.
Hey, look at this thing.
Especially with Jimmy on it.
And he's working on some kind of a custom Mungle.
I mean, this is straight out of a cartoon.
I don't know what it is.
A buddy of mine picked that up a while back, and
Shagger?
yeah, we're just gonna make it a little safer for him to drive.
62?
Yeah, we got a pumped up big block that's gonna go in it. We got a few more projects in here too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, look at that motor, Shag. Isn't that thing amazing?
It's all fresh, ready to go.
I think this is the coolest golf cart I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hanging around at Mungles, man. There's definitely a theme going around. And then you jump the bridge. It's just laid back and cool.
Yeah, I've got the Metro right over here. Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we
That's-
had big hopes for it, but I think y'all's cause is should be really neat.
Yeah. Jimmy was great.
It looks the same.
As soon as Shag started telling him the story about Kato and what we were there to do,
Glad to sell it to y'all.
he was in.
All right, what are you thinking, man?
Well, I paid $3 for it. We had to tow it over here, cut the grass around it a few times. How about $3,500?
Oh, 35 is,
Very fair.
that's way
Really?
good, man.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I mean, he made a couple of bucks on the deal, so he's good. Who's this?
There's Doty.
It's your buddy?
Yeah.
It's a cool truck.
Yeah, y'all need to meet this guy. He's a hot rodder.
Dirty Oily.
What's up, Brian? How you doing?
Good. How you doing? Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, my name's Brian Doty. Most of my friends just call me Doty. Or Dirty Oily. Depending on how many beers you've had.
Let's take a look. Is that cool?
Yeah, no problem. That's my 52 Studebaker truck.
Truck does haul out.
Sleeper.
It's got an LS1 Corvette, 5.7 liter motor in it.
This thing's pretty cool.
I built it in my garage. A lot of fun. It's really fast, scary.
Man, how fast does this thing go?
You want to find out?
I was highly concerned. I thought about calling her mom and her dad just to make sure they are aware of the circumstance.
Go easy on me. Yeah, let's do it.
Shoot. Don't. Amanda, be careful. Buckle up.
Anybody wants to go for a ride, climb on in.
There's a Metro. Cato's old Metro coming back.
Cato's gonna cry like a baby the whole day.
Is Cato here? No, actually he's at lunch. Go figure. Imagine that, yeah.
He's like, Papa.
I'm standing right here, Shorty.
Oh,
Right there? That's perfect right there, man.
what's up with the over there?
What's wrong, Gato?
What did he say? What is he gonna do?
All your ideas, pretty much. That's what he wants to do.
So he wants a bag and everything? Like bag and like Shrimp would say.
Bag.
Must be nice.
You get to live vicariously through Jimmy Mungle.
Okay.
Just consider it just like an ex-wife, son. Get rid of him. It comes back now. You just gotta deal with it. You got that? Yeah, look at it like that.
Well, I think what's cool about the Metro is how simple it is. You know, in its heyday, it was kind of like the modern cargo van. Definitely wasn't cool back in the day. Kind of round and bubbly. But today, it's just appealing. It's just neat. It's unique. It looks like a cartoon character. Fantasy, it's in pretty decent shape. Not as bad as I thought. The condition of the Metro isn't great, but it's not bad either. You see some of this bodywork. Can't we dolly that stuff out?
Yeah.
And then, like this stuff here, we can fab that stuff up. Just a lot of welding, a lot of fabrication, a lot of fun stuff. I think we repolish it, man. Get some of these dings out a little bit. The beauty of this Metro is it's got this really natural patina, and we're not going to paint it. Then we put his old logo on the side, make it look nostalgic. You can see all the old logos on it. Kind of takes you back in time, and you think, man, what's that thing been through over the years? Who's driven it? What was it used for? You know, if it could talk.
What are we gonna do for a motor in the meantime?
Man, I think we go LS. New frame, new motor, air suspension. So basically modernize everything underneath it. You know, put some jams in this thing.
Sounds
man.
good to me.
New glass. Could be a great project.
Hey, this is one vehicle I honestly don't know where to start.
Go ahead and get the wood out. We'll get these panels off. We'll see what's underneath here, man.
Sorry, Peachy. Hold on, Papa, don't pull. You're gonna rip my leg off. I think Cato used to sleep in this thing.
Look like a chicken coop in here. This is a nasty gum job, definitely. I mean, this whole thing's nasty. Stinks and rat crap everywhere. It's gonna be amazing what kind of makeover we can make on this thing.
Back up, Cato.
I'm going over here. Back up. I feel like we're one of these home improvement shows. You know, they just bust crap with a sledgehammer.
Hell yeah. This is not good for anger management.
I mean, when something sits around like this, it's kind of like Cato's little insect farm and rodent farm.
Knock knock.
So yeah, the more we shake it loose, the more that stuff comes out.
Like a dirt dauber tail in here. You look like Papa back here.
And you never know, there might be a snake in there.
Cato, what's
Did you got no phone for that?
Oh my God! I can't get it out.
Did he fall for that?
I dropped it out of his shoulder.
The Metro's been coming along pretty good. The guys have gutted it. We got all the wood out, got all the nasty dirt daubers and rat's nests and everything out of here.
One more little cut to bank. I think this thing's loose.
The body's almost ready to come off this frame. Pick the shell of this thing up, then slide the frame up, and then we can start mocking up our new frame.
Cross your fingers and dot your eyes, brother. Here we go.
All right, hold on.
We got some stuff going on.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
I got something to fix that real quick. That's the way you unhook that. You want to do the honors, Cato?
Tell me when.
When?
You just go all the way up.
Yeah, it'll cut you off in a minute.
That's when you know it's tall when it is the safety.
I know, right? Look at this thing. Oh my God.
Man.
Hey, look here, Peachy. You got a big old hole in the motor, man.
You better watch out. A snake will jump out of there.
Well, there's part of a piston in the bottom of the pan. That made some racket.
The frame on the Metro is just old, antiquated setup, so we would rather start fresh with something new.
You got it.
Don't break your foot, though.
S10 frames work great for these kind of projects. A lot of people have them around. They keep them.
I mean, this is a journey in itself.
Let's go back in the boneyard and see if we got S10 frames. They're just a good general size frame. Cato's got a bunch of these stockpiled, but unfortunately they're way in the back corner of the boneyard. Man, watch those snakes. It's a nice warm day.
They'll be out sunbathing, man.
See, this is S10 frame here. See how flat it is?
Oh, yeah.
Look, we got a nice long area through here. We can cut anywhere we want. It'll be easy to fixture it up and jig it up.
This would be great. I mean, Cato will be super pissed.
But man, how in the hell do we get this thing out of here?
Well, you have to go get your little toy or something, Joe, because we ain't gonna carry it out of here. Time to break some branches, man. Just pick it up high, Joe, and just go for it, man. Come on up. All right? Go for it. You're having one live-o.
Fortunately, everything was cool. We didn't knock any complete trees down, and we didn't bend the frame up, so all is well.
You drug this out from the junkyard.
Well, you're donating to the old Metro, man.
Yeah, I don't know if Cato's gonna be cool with us going out there and snatching up his frame.
Joe,
Huh?
I ain't donating.
I told you he'd be pissed.
Cato, you ain't gonna use that.
Yeah, but I had to pay for it.
Well, I'm glad they pay you for a frame tomorrow that I wouldn't ever pay you anyway. You know, it's kind of enjoyable for us to tease him about it a little bit. You got a bunch of spares, got you?
Yeah, we just won't need one.
Why you belly aching so bad?
I'm just belly aching.
Because he's up a home
belly
yard.
oh,
Hey, belly aching, man.
I mean, I guess you gotta use it. You gotta use it. I mean,
We're gonna use it. Well, anything we can do to agitate him on this project until we actually give it to him, it's all worth it to me. Since I got the backhoe out, I was thinking about seeing if I can get that refrigerator in that dumpster. What do you think?
I know what you're thinking. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Yeah, give me a beer, all right? Hell yeah.
come on, Joe, you do better than that.
Papa.
All right, Pom, I guess you got him here? What we got here is the power plant for the 59 Metro, the LS 5.3 liter. Rocky's gonna do an intake change on this thing.
It needs a little cleanup, don't it?
Needs a little cleanup.
Motor's good, though?
Hope the motor's good. Should be good.
All right, clean it up, put it in there, huh?
Do your thing, huh?
All right, dude, no problem. Well, we'll start by pulling the intake off this thing, see if his motor's any good.
Baby.
Remove the dirt garbage next. All right, boys and girls, let's see if this motor's any good. Oh, you got to change your oil. Let me pull the spark plugs out. Looks good. Uh-oh. A new one? Huh. Another new one. Oh, it's pretty solid. You know, I guess with them new plugs in there, it must have rained in there a little bit, guns. It was locked up, but I broke it loose. Was it? It had 3 new plugs in it. Feel that tight spot right through there, guns. Feel it.
You know, when we come across these motors, we try to buy them when we can cheap, and
Feel right there,
I think
Joe.
it's garbage, man.
It's got a loose rod in it. Feel it.
Classic example of somebody not changing their oil. It's broke. We have to send Shag and Amanda out and see if we can find another donor to keep the project rolling. Texas Green Blast guys are here, and we're gonna basically clean all the underbelly of this thing and try to salvage the patina on the top. So it's gonna be kind of a tricky feat, but I don't know if it's gonna be as tricky as trying to get this thing out in the driveway without falling over, but we'll see. The whole thing's gonna tilt a little bit to one side. It might be a little scary for a minute. Then we're gonna lift up this frame and put it up over there so we can get this tucked in beneath that and that. It'll be easier to see it than to understand what the hell I'm saying.
This over the red part.
We're straight coming.
Hey, this could kill us all.
You the engineer on this one, Slim? Is that high enough?
Going up.
Same thing on the other side. That's good. We're getting this giant rusty toaster off this lift the best we can without killing ourselves.
Come on with it, Cato. We ain't never get this out of here.
No, we're not.
Is that one gonna go, Joe, or not?
Well, yeah. There ain't no way. Hold on, fellas, hold on.
Quit it, Joe. Quit it, man.
Teamwork.
Hell yeah.
Joe Martin is smarter than the average bear here today.
Put that pin in, PJ.
I'm coming, bitch. There you go, Slim.
You know, the bottom of it's kind of fragile. We got to be careful we don't buckle it because it has no frame. So we got to get it down on our stand and roll it outside, which is tricky in itself just because it's very top heavy.
This is where it gets scary now.
There it is.
What is that?
Vice grips holding that wheel on.
Naturally, Cato had this old raggedy car.
I don't trust those tires, though.
No, man, blowout.
Easy, Combs.
It's kind of sketchy, but need to get it out there, get the job done.
The way that Joe explained it to me is that the person that had it before never changed the oil.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time.
So we're headed to the bloodshed.
Yeah, we're gonna go see our friend Mitch. He thinks he has a motor for us.
Bloodshed is always fun.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh man, it was fun.
I mean, honestly, I was a little jealous I didn't get to roll in a zombie. So this time, I'm gonna see if they'll let me drive it.
What?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. No harm in asking, right?
Right?
What's up, guys? What's up, man?
Hey, good to see you.
You
buddy.
too.
What you got here?
You working on fuelies?
We're converting a 64 Lincoln to all electric.
Wow.
Since you guys are out here, we've got some real paying customers now.
Awesome.
This is why I don't want to give the guy his car back.
Wow.
And the reason this seat's out right now is we're putting in safety child hooks because he wants to put in
Oh my.
baby seats.
What?
Gotta raise them right, man. Gangster style.
Cruising down the street and that's 6'4".
I would do the next line, but this is PG.
Oh, no, wait, maybe this is...
It's not. Back to the future, back to the present.
Okay, we'll talk about this motor. You know how we feel about gas.
What is it, a 5.3?
So I think this had about 60,000 miles on it. It was purring like a kitten when we pulled it, and obviously we don't have a use for it.
Yeah.
What do you
Just
want?
needs to be cleaned up a little
Yeah,
bit.
what do you want for it?
What do you think, 500 bucks?
Well, yeah, that's great. For a stranger.
All right. What you got?
300 bucks.
I guess my children don't need no shoes, and we can eat government cheese for a while.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Last time we were here, you had all the fun. How about this? Let's do 4, but you take me on a ride in that thing.
Yeah, we can do 4.
Hey, here's the deal. Put that hand up. I get to drive.
Whoa, back up.
Is that cool?
Well, don't give it much gas.
Yeah.
Just feather into it and feel it.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy, man.
Hey, boom, you feel like gear shit? Okay, slow down, bro.
I'm getting pulled over. Oh my gosh.
Okay, slow down, bro.
I'm getting pulled over. I don't have my wallet on me. And my dude didn't have the inspection or the insurance on him.
They could take my car, technically, I guess.
I was scared to death.
So we get pulled over, and the first thing is the sheriff looks very serious. I'm thinking they're going to impound my car. He's going to jail.
That thing's battery powered. Like, I couldn't tell.
I've heard about this car.
You want to drive it?
I would love to, but they're not gonna let me do that.
It looked bad for a second. Then Shag talked his way out of it somehow.
We were pulling in down there. I said, "Hey, there's the guys from Iron Resurrection."
Nice to meet you, man. I just got lucky. That dude's cool. But what I did get,
Sweet merch.
sweet no merch.
He's one of the luckiest guy I've ever met.
Thanks, guys. And I should say, always drive careful around Lake Travis.
Just always drive careful.
Rock you some wheels, Joe.
Dang. So he's gonna fight us every inch of the way, as I can already tell it. It's gonna be the long way around the block.
Yeah. What we have here is our S10 frame from the mid-90s. But it will be soon made it up to the 59 Metro. There's a lot of modifications, a lot of chopping. We're going to utilize the stock suspension. Put all the airbags on and get this thing set down as low as we can on this frame table.
I still got a load on it.
There you go. So we got the front suspension tore down, and we're gonna save the front of this frame. We're gonna use it for the Metro. In the back, we're gonna cut off and rebuild it out of square tubing. Build our C-notch, all that stuff right there. Just be easier to start from scratch instead of trying to retrofit everything right here. So basically what we'll do is we'll lop this off, throw it in the trash. To the boneyard.
You ready, sandwich?
Yeah, go ahead and pop those.
We got a replacement engine.
I hope this old motor's better than the last one.
So pull the intake, pull the pan, get a better look at it.
Guess it looks a lot better, less dirt daubers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky and Joe are a couple of guys that I've known for years and years. I've known Rocky since I was probably 14.
Here we go.
He used to let me come over and hang out. I'd watch him. He always had Novas and that sort of thing.
Here's a starter shield.
And Joe's been buddies of ours too, and they're just gearheads.
Perfect.
Lay it over here and turn it over.
Okay, sounds good.
Much cleaner.
What's cool is when you know these guys for years and you learn so much from everybody and you pool everybody together, man, that's what makes a killer team.
Yeah, come on. Right there, let me check this rod.
It's basically what I've assembled here is a killer team.
No slop in it.
We're all buddies, we do what we love, and it's really not a job.
Kind of hard on the old man,
That's
you know?
good. Yeah, I know you gotta keep up. This motor here is gonna put a short profile pan so that the truck can be set down low so we don't have to worry about knocking it off when we go over speed bumps. Just like that.
Nice.
It's a good one.
We're making some good gains with our frame we're gonna use for this Metro. We got all the spring pockets cut out. Got them ground down and cleaned up and opened up for the bag. So now what we'll do is flip it over and kind of simulate the ride height. That's perfect. Look at that. Bam! Man, those bags got perfect clearance. What's wrong, Pinche?
Metro's coming quick. What do you think, Jose?
I love it.
Now we just need a back half.
Let's do it. All right, come down now. Now come in. Oh, there it is. So basically we start right here with our new tubing. That'll establish our C-notch, and then we can set the frame down and the truck will sit very low. All this stuff can be dialed in. We got adjustment on the shock, we got adjustment on the track arm.
And I still got a good solid inch right here.
Oh, perfect. That's all we need, brother. Just as long as we get really close, makes it easier tuning the chassis. Yeah, you're right, 3/16.
Yeah, this is what I love to do is just cut, weld, and grind and stuff like that, you know. So as soon as we get this boxed in, we can mount our bags back here and we'll be able to roll this thing out of here.
We made great progress on this frame. We've got our motor mounts, transmission mounts, got the 2-link setup, airbags. I'm just gonna put it right here. What we're doing is cutting the floor out of the Metro, and we're gonna lose some of our structural stability, so we wanna brace up the body. So we put these spars in here and keep it from twisting too much. We're cutting the floor out to accommodate this new frame. Actually, we're gonna have to raise the floor, but in order to do that, we gotta cut the existing floor out. So we'll body drop the Metro over the frame and then make new mounts, but in order to do that, we gotta cut all this stuff out of the way.
I heard something crack.
It definitely gets really fragile as you cut this thing apart.
We're living on borrowed time in here. You know that, right?
So we'll stick these arms where we know we're gonna have some more structure, and then we can continue cutting the floor out. Okay. Then the arms will come through the floor.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Come up again, Mike. It'll be all right. The Metro body's been pretty much butchered up. I mean that in a good way. What we've done here is remove all of the core support out of here, move the floor, So we'll drop this thing over the frame and we can actually set this thing absolutely on the ground. Everything's cut out, ready to go, ready for a frame to slide up in here. Shorty, Farron, Joel, we need your help, man. We're ready to put this frame under the rusty toaster.
Well, we were gonna call it dirty bastard.
Almost they say dirty old bastard. Charlie.
Dirty old bastard.
Cochino, bastardo.
But we need to put the frame under the Costino Pachados.
That's pretty good, Jose. I'm a new.
Come on, Clem, get in here. Get you some of this.
This boy ain't even playing, man.
All right, come on down.
Hit that button, Joel.
Careful now. You got the good spot there. We're very clear right there. Yeah, we're clear. That is insane. A little bit more. A little bit more. Pretty good.
Damn, man.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Burn down on the ground. Damn, man. I've listened to Cato talk about what he wants to do with this thing and what he'd like to do with it. That's badass, man. What do you think of that? I do. He's gonna freak out when he comes to the realization that all this stuff's his. Is that what you were thinking about doing? We got our LS here ready to go into the Metro.
Okay, right there. Come on down.
Rocky's got it all dialed in. We got the intake change, got the headers on, got the new transmission rebuilt, put on.
Man, that's real damn close, sir.
And now it's time to get it in the frame, get the ride height set, get this thing relaxing on the ground so we can put our body on top of it.
Coming down.
We'll do this thing like that.
Hold on.
Dang, man.
Alternator.
Alternator's getting hit.
We can just knock around for that alternator, huh?
How low can you go, man?
I mean, we C-notched the dash for the alternator. That's when you know you got a body drop.
Ready?
Dash for an alternator.
That's him.
All right, it's on the ground, man. Look at this thing.
Man,
Hey, Farron, look, man. You just pull up.
I drunk on him, trip over that one.
Well, can't go any lower than this. So basically, from this point, we'll build our mounts. Right here, we have to fab it, put a bar through here to support the body. So basically, build in the structure again. Just a lot of fabrication and a lot of fitment issues we got to deal with.
We're taking the time to build a nice structure on it. You know, we'll build a nice floor to go back on it. It's certainly a lot stronger.
You know, we wanted all this subframe so it can support a lot of people, a lot of equipment. It'll be utilitarian. It'll be kind of a workhorse. We can use it every day, and it'll also be fun to drive. You got ready for a wheel well, ain't you, brother?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start whipping one up.
Okay, I'll grab that other side.
What we're doing is taking this wheel tub, we're putting these beads in it off the bead roller. Not only do they give it kind of a cool look, but they provide it with a lot of strength. Actually, these beads will give the sheet metal some stability, so this thing will have a lot of strength to it where somebody can actually sit on it when it's finally finished up.
Yeah, that's perfect now, Jeff.
Feel all right?
Yep. Send it to me.
Cato and Mike came up with a really cool floor design.
Are you building this floor, Cato, or am I building this floor?
They used some wood and put these aluminum strips in there. It's got a really cool look to it.
And we're gonna take another quarter off of it.
Nah.
Yeah, but how you gonna get in there if that ripped the paint off those wheels?
Very carefully.
You ain't gonna do it, brother.
Yeah, well, too.
There's no way.
But look here, Mike.
I asked Cato, you building this floor, or am I building this floor? So we just had a happy medium here. Because I thought I was doing it, and Cato, he's kind of grabby. Close your eyes, let's go cut a quarter off of it, and it'll be done.
You know how I like perfect?
Trust me on this one, all right, Cato? Cato's my running dog, so it's all good, man.
That boy don't get to run nowhere.
Boy's on 6 foot leash.
We got the back pretty much finished up, ready for the wood. We're gonna move forward now. Me and Shorty are gonna make some floor pans, finish them up, bead roll them up really nice. Got to mount the seat bases, and then we'll move forward to this doghouse and transmission tunnel. And then lastly, we'll start fabricating a dash.
And this thing has a lot of spot wheels, Jose. You know, I haven't been working much on this Metro. It's mainly been Jose and Mike, but
now that I'm over here working on, I gotta remove this piece that they should have done before I got here. It's got a ton of these. Look, there's one, there's another one, there's another one. This one little panel's got like 30 spot welds and it's only like this big. There's another one, another one. They just stayed away from it. Now that I'm here, this is what my first task is, to remove this panel here.
However you want to do it, sure.
There's one right there. So I understand how it works around here, you know what I mean?
See what you can do, sure, Doug. You know, you see a lot of people do these things, and you see the diamond plate, square shape, doghouse, diamond plate on the floors, or just square metal. But we're trying to do something a little more cooler looking. We're trying to make it look almost like early vintage aircraft, rolling shape. So, you know, use a lot of the English wheel, a lot of the power hammer. Just gives it some character instead of just a square, boxy look.
I'm telling you, the more metal you add to this thing, Joe, the cooler it gets, man.
Yeah, we basically gutted this thing, so everything's got to be made from scratch. So everything's trial and error. When we move forward, we have a basic plan, but then you get to a certain point, you don't know what the next step's going to be. You got to measure and cut, fab something. You got to engineer it from that point forward. Needs to go that way.
There we go. Well,
Yeah, we get the general idea, but when we come up with something, you know, steering column may not fit correctly. You know, your foot may not fit correctly in between the steering column and the doghouse. So you got to figure out where you're going to put the gas pedal, where's the brake pedal going to go.
is that the brake?
The brake and the gas will be right here, sort of. You know, so you got to add all these factors in. You got to make it work. You got to engineer it.
I mean, it feels comfortable, man.
Form and function. It's that formula you got to get right. It's never easy.
Oh, man, I can look at that. I just throw the packages out the window.
This is our bumper for the Metro. And basically what we did is we went out in the boneyard out here. We got an old 50 Dodge. We chopped off the ends, trimmed them up, had the chop in the center, kind of make a Franken bumper out of this thing. But it's going to be rough, this rustic, and a little beat up like the rest of the Metro. Made from junk scrap.
What do you think, Short Dog?
It's better than bone.
Is it better than bone, sir?
It matches the truck.
It's better than bone. I don't think I'd ever seen the car that was on.
Yeah, and it came off that Dodge Business Coupe.
The business coupe?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, let's get down to business, man.
I'm running out of time quick on this Metro project. Got Cato's parents coming to town. Making special trips. I got all the guys on this thing. Get this buttoned up, ready to go down the road.
Look at Farron. Farron's the wiring man.
We got all the top wire done. It's just everything fell out the bottom.
It's like a bad habit. They just showed up.
We see them everywhere.
We'll fix them all, huh?
That's it. We'll get her done. On the back end here, we got to add a new panel in because the last one actually rotted out. Got a lot of moisture and mud that gathered from the rear wheels. So there's no sense in trying to patch it. We'll just make a new one. One of the main things I want to do is put some kind of a cool tail light. We've had these old tail lights laying around the shop. They're off a 53 or 4 Bel Air or something, I think. It'll add some style to the back end of this thing and be just a nice little finishing touch for the back of it.
So I've been doing interior work for 5 years now. I was a mechanic in the Air Force. When I got out, I wanted to take some additional training. And so my buddy's like, why don't you just come take trim and upholstery with me? And I really didn't ever think I'd do anything with it. I just kind of like, all right, sounds like fun. You know, a few months later, I was like, man, I like this. It's enjoyable. I mean, you're gonna take a blank canvas of nothing, and you've got to cover all this stuff up, make it pretty, ran with it, and then when I moved back to Texas, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it and open up my own shop. I never did a full interior, and so I just started, you know, doing research and calling the best of the best in industry and hoping they would answer all my annoying questions, and they did. Here we are, you know, 5 years later. Go figure, I'm working with Joe Martin.
everything, babe.
Yeah, looks good.
We got our glass in. We gotta finish the dash.
Yeah.
Aaron's got wiring going. Mike's got stuff. Everybody's on it, so
We've got Cato's parents coming in town. And I just want to make sure that we're still on track for that.
we're headed down that track.
Do you think it's gonna pull into the station on time?
I hope so. I hope so, baby.
Man, these guys, they've been here at the crack of dawn every morning, and they leave way into the night. You know, Cato's parents will be here. I'm hoping that the metro's ready.
I was just saying, coming, trying to think about down to the wire.
Man,
down to the wire, brother.
Down to the wire. You want to light this thing?
Is it ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Well, hell, we are down to the wire.
It's the last one.
Damn.
Ready?
Well, hell yeah.
See what happened? Fire in the hole.
Perfect, man. Now we'll see if our pieces are huh?
Oh, yeah, look at it.
When I talked to Mungo initially, he said, hey man, just do whatever's cool. And I'm like, all right, man. So this design was just kind of based off of the front of the Metro. Kind of has these swooping designs. If you really look at the front, you can see it. And so I just had a dream one night and he came up with this. So this is the Mungo one-off special here. He's really nice. So don't mess up.
Don't mess up my seats.
You got the back?
Yep.
When I owned the Metro, I would have loved to have seats in there like this.
Look at there. Can't stand it, can you?
Nope. Where's Jose?
The problem is, I would never do it because I don't have the time to do it.
Man, these seats are perfect, guys.
All right, man. Enjoy that. I'm done for the night. I'll see y'all.
Adios.
All right.
Later, man.
How awesome is that?
I guess put that other seat in, Mike. I gotta paint that logo.
I need to put my little strips in here.
Yep. So Cato just left the shop, and now that he's gone, obviously we need to put his logo on there when he's not around. So now I'm gonna do all the paint work. It's definitely tricky painting on an old surface like this because, you know, you got the rust and you got the old paint on there and it's scaling off and it's thick and it's kind of nasty. So it makes it tricky, but basically I thin down the paint anyway to give it kind of a rustic look where it's been on there and aged. Good about keeping the secret from him, and we've been jabbing him and teasing him all about it not being his anymore. And I think he's gonna freak out.
So today is the day. We're actually surprising Cato with the Metro. His parents are here. I mean, parents of the year right here, let's be honest. Seriously.
Are you adopting?
There he is.
We had to get it done and get finished. The guys stayed really late, a lot of hours, but it shows. And I think Cato's gonna flip out when he realizes it's really his.
What are you doing here?
Well, we had to come and see our baby. I don't know who's more excited. I really don't. Come here and stand by me. I have a surprise for you.
Well, you know, it's like when you have the perfect gift. You can't wait to give it.
So awesome.
Hey, Cato.
I can't wait to see Cato's face when he sees his name on the side of the Metro.
Are you serious?
We had Sergeant Amanda go find it for us, and we got it back for you.
Think about that book. Y'all did such a good job, baby.
Oh, squishing me. Squishing me.
I'm just speechless. I don't even know what to say.
Look at this incredible job. Look. Come see.
I've been working on, but I haven't seen this. What do you say when you win the lottery? And then you win the lottery and have a great parents.
I love it, love it. It's too good.
Show it to us.
Check it out.
That is one amazing looking floor there, Choco.
You remember when we got this thing?
Yeah, I remember the two beds and old wooden frame in there.
I remember the mice running around back there.
The frame to all the suspension work we did on it, we built this entire structure except for the shell.
We just cut everything out. We gutted it. We had to make everything. But that's what was fun about this thing.
I love this. Look at the shifter.
The dash of the Metro was phenomenal.
I like these.
From the beautiful sculptures of the humps, the doghouse, to the floorboard. Everything about it is one-off, and it's perfect.
Hey, who did these seats? That's nice.
You know what's funny is I've never had any of my own work and any of my own vehicles because I don't have time to do it. You remember it was rusted back here?
Yep. I'll tell you what, it sits down on the ground, don't it?
The thing that stands out to me is the stance. Don't put your foot in between it and the concrete because it'll take it off.
Those nice wheels, I'll tell you.
Thanks, Dad.
We just told them to fix you up.
I love it.
You couldn't ask for a better group of guys to work with.
Man, though, look how cool that thing is.
And then for Joe, put my logo on the side. He puts the Martin Brothers on the back door, which is very important because this was a team effort from everybody.
It's unreal. It is unreal.
Y'all did an incredible job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that, boys. I'm ready to hop in it, go on a cruise, get the guys, and go. Let's do this.
Well, this was the idea. It was our lunch wagon, man.
It is.
Probably the most cool thing about this, we can all get in it. We can all go to lunch in this thing, or we can go to car shows in it.
Anything I need, I can just throw it in the bag now and be like, hey, there's Kato.
Yeah, it rides good, huh?
You know, we had it going down the highway at 80 miles an hour. Steered great, braked well. You know, had plenty of power.
The ride is incredibly smooth.
They work some magic on that frame.
It was awesome riding in this thing after all the hard work that we put in, just watching Kato grin up there and stuff. And I'm just thinking you owe me a lot of money because I did this for free for you. Oh, I can't see out the front, Kato, your head's in the way.
You know, they say that if you have a dog, the owner looks like the dog. In this case, I think the Metro looks like the owner.
Oh my gosh.
We basically took a piece of crap, made it into a functioning, rolling piece of art going down the road.
It's perfect. What else can you ask for? Get the crew together and go have some fun.
Hell yeah! We're on the concrete.
There's Joe.
Different folks for different strokes.
On the whole.
See that white mask so good? Better look at him good.